Kenny here with Gardening Simplified. It's March 25th. I've had this project going for a month, maybe a little bit more. Another technique for propagating. These are elderberry cuttings, and they look like they might want some fertilizer. Now I'm hoping that roots are on them. We're going to unveil this here. First thing I want to say is those of you that hit that like button on my videos, I really appreciate it. And of course, all of you that watch them and comment. But what I'm trying to do is root these. I have taken, and you just take place sand. Periodically, I'd water it. I'd water it when my terracotta tray dried out. I'd water it again, just keep enough water so the sand stays moist, and the roots are supposed to form good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut this jug away from here and take these out, and hopefully I've got my pots ready over here and some mix to put them in. Hopefully I've got some elderberries. I don't need just 3 or 4. I don't need all these cuttings. A lot of them took and look like they're doing fine. Now some just didn't do it all. You can see this one here, no leaves. We've got some others that just barely got leaves coming out, and I've taken all the dead ends that was on these and clipped them back so I don't have them in the way. Well, almost all of them. This one here didn't, but I don't know that it's rooted. It's just now shooting out the things. But I'm going to put this on a tripod, being I don't have my camera woman out here this morning, and we're going to cut this away and see what happens. Okay, I've taken my handy dandy utility knife, cut around the top, so we're going to take that off. Now what I'm going to try to do without making too much mess is I'm going to try to dump this sand over into this little tub here, and the sand is nice and moist. Now I'm not necessarily going to put it all in there. I'm going to get a lot of it, and I'm going to see what we have as far as roots going. All I'm going to do to get these out is I'm going to cut from there and bring this up and take these out. We do have a couple of little roots right there coming out the end of that. We're going to set that aside. This one here is it isn't looking like it's got anything going on with it, and I'm going to try not to cut myself. This is not the perfect direction for using. This does have a few little roots coming out of it. I'm going to take the better ones out. This one here, I'm just going to strip it on out and throw it aside because it isn't growing. Get another one out here. See, this one doesn't have any roots. We're just going to throw it aside. Like I say, I don't need a whole lot of these. I did do a lot of them, and there'll probably be extras, and I'll give them to friends and neighbors. Well, I'm going to say most of my neighbors are friends anyway, but you can see that it's got really nice roots on it. It ought to take off pretty quick, and they might be better towards the bottom. The sand is moist all the way down, but I'm sure it had more moisture at the bottom. This was a new razor blade in this knife, but and this one doesn't have any signs of any roots in it. Same with this one, which it didn't leaf out any. Maybe we'll get on down here towards the bottom. That one's got a little bit of roots coming out the bottom. Now I do have some of these that are set in pots. I did about 5 of them, put them in pots, and that didn't have. A lot of times on these elderberries, they'll put out leaves, but they won't put out roots when they're going. And this one here is kind of that way. I mean, it's getting a little bit of nutrients from the water, and see, this one here didn't do it all. We'll get one more out of here. A lot of times, I think maybe this one is where I can show you. A lot of times there's no growth here, but they'll actually start growing from underneath, and it'll shoot this shoot up. Now this one could be planted in, because it's got roots and it's got some leaves coming up, so it could be planted and then trimmed up. I'm going to get rid of just a little bit of this loose stuff, and we're going to dump some more sand out of here. This was kind of a lot, but like I say, it was just a different way to do them. Normally I would pot them up, but to do this many, that's a lot of pots, a lot of mix to do with and stuff. That one is not looking anything like what I might want. And that one is no sign of roots either. This one here looks pretty good. We're going to most likely we'll save that one and plant it. It's got good roots. I'm going to go through the rest of these, and so this video don't get too long. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Okay, I got them all cut out, and you see a lot of them's got pretty good roots. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little soil in there. I kind of tap it down. Then I'm going to put this plant in here, and I'm going to add soil around it, and I'm going to kind of get it tight against those roots. I don't want air against the side of those roots. And pot this up. Now I did have more than 11 of them that could have been used, but I'm just trying, like I say, I don't need about 3 or 4. So I'm going to set them up in there. I'll take and move these out to the citrus greenhouse, give them some water, and they should take root. And if you want to see how well they're doing, it won't take long. Once the roots start coming out the bottom where I can see them, I'll pot them up or put them in the ground and let them go from there. But it won't take long. A lot of these got good sturdy roots. There might be one or two here that I might not plant because they have roots, but they're not. It's just barely got a root on there. So, in fact, I think I'll go ahead and put that over there. But any of those that aren't doing good, don't look like they're putting out multiple roots and going to go strong, I'll just toss them aside. But there you go. That's another way to propagate. You could do your figs or I see them where I see videos where they do lemons and stuff. I've never had good luck with lemons at all propagating them. But I did want to say too, nice big thick cuttings like this one here. A lot of times they take so long to start to germinate, or their bark will get uh, infected because it's taking so long, and it's just kind of a waste of time. Normally, your smaller cuttings do better, and it doesn't matter if you want one or two. If you have, like, I probably had 30 or so in here, do extras, and then if some of them fell, don't worry about it. Just pot up what you got, take and keep however many you want, and give the rest away. You know, be that friendly gardener. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate you. And of course, enjoy that gardening experience.